What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time if you're new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Lucia's character demo. I still don't know if it's Lucia or Lucia, just going to go with Lucia for now. Identifying popular Ethereals on Internet. Sounds about right for her. I'm very interested to get into this. Lucia is a character who is sort of unique, I feel like, in certain ways based on what her role in the story very well might be. I'm curious to see how much of that we'll be getting in this trailer. I'm curious to learn more about her. We honestly don't know that much yet. So with that in mind, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, consider becoming a channel member if you want to support me just that little bit extra, and let's get into this. What do you have for us, Lucia? Oh, okay. Hiding in a bush to watch Ethereals?
Wisp curtain, choppy axe, and little spider. What a unique lineup.
Aw, the little tail. Ooh, big guy. God, this is already goofy. Oh, she's enamored. Okay, she's not scared.
So round and bouncy. That forked horn. Never even
That's cute.
when rolling around.
Oh, this is
Horn's
cute.
also got a bunch of wings. Much shorter than Nineveh's tentacles, but it can still fly. Maybe not as light and elegant as the twin marionettes.
She knows about the twin marionettes. And she exposed herself because she was just geeking out. Of course.
You guys, do you want to play with me? Body sweep!
God, she is so excited.
Apple-side punch! Arimon's spinning dance! Little spiders don't be nervous!
Her animations are so ridiculous. What is this music?
Are you gonna roll at me? Right back at you!
What? What?
Are you getting serious now?
Oh, time for her to get serious?
Okay then, time to make some new friends!
God. Using the rolling technique against them. Oh my God.
Sorry, it hit you a little too hard.
Oh, Yadari.
Hurry, what are you doing here?
You should be in the safe house. What are you doing out here?
The safe house is so boring. I just came out to play with the bar. Wait, I was conducting research on the ecological migration of the miasma ravager.
Oh, that is ridiculous. I love it. She is so goofy. Way more goofy than I expected, but I love it. My girl has a special interest and she is deep in it. So starting from the beginning, very obviously this demo is building upon sort of the core thing we already knew about Lucia, being her love of studying Ethereals. But it obviously goes way farther than I expected, which honestly might be on me knowing how ridiculous Zenless characters can be. But to go through the demo chronologically speaking, we open with her hiding in the bushes watching some Ethereals with a shot that exists. But as she's observing them, she begins to list off names for them. During this, we have several shots emphasizing her Thyran aspects, her little tail, her ears. We don't get a clear, emphasis of her horns, but they're pretty obvious nonetheless. And it's here in this moment that we have an Avaris come into view, and it almost seems like perhaps she's spooked or afraid or worried as she covers her mouth and goes, "Don't tell me," and sort of shimmies back a little bit. But when we get a clear look at her face, it's obvious she is just enamored. She is overjoyed to be able to see one in person. And as soon as she's over this initial overwhelming joy, she quickly goes to work sketching it, describing its features, adding to her notes, giving us this art of a really cute round version of it. And throughout this next sequence, we're able to get a sense of how expansive her knowledge of Ethereals is, as she acknowledges all of Avaris's traits before comparing them to various other notable Ethereals, including Nineveh, as well as the twin marionettes. And finally, though she doesn't call it out by name, because realistically, how would she know about it? We get reference to the ethereal that Pompeii turned into. I honestly forget what the ethereal version is called, but that is obviously what is being referenced based on the ethereal motorcycle stuff on either side of her and the fact that she is even referencing a motorcycle. I do like the cohesion though that she doesn't call it out by name, because realistically there's no real way that anyone would know what Pompeii transformed looked like because he transformed and then was immediately dealt with. But with that final reference, we then pull back to reality, revealing that she has just gotten way too excited and exposed herself. The 3 Ethereals that she called out before, as well as another one that's a bit more generic, are just all looking at her, almost just confused in what she's doing, if that's possible, before then just roaring at her. And rather than being spooked or afraid at all, she just sort of is acting awkward and nervous, as if she was caught being a bit goofy, rather than being caught by deadly man-killing Ethereals, as she just sort of pokes her fingers together awkwardly as she asks, "Do you want to play with me?" It's very clear from this and everything that she views Ethereals in a way very different from the normal person. But then as the Ethereals attack, we then once again show off her level of knowledge and capability, as she effortlessly dodges and counters every attack that these Ethereals throw at her, showing that she knows how they fight front to back and has the power to act on it. And in the midst of this, we get this really just cute sequence I want to call attention to, where the little spider Ethereal jumps at her, but then she just off screen throws it towards one of the others, hitting the bigger Ethereal in the face, causing him to stumble back and grab at the spider, toss it straight down to the ground, where then it immediately bounces up back into him, knocking him back, leaving both of them defeated. It's just a really funny little moment, but this directs us towards Avaris, the last one standing and easily the most dangerous. And despite how much more powerful and intimidating Avaris is, she is still just continuing to be goofy and play along, reflecting the same kinds of moves that they would use against her, this time preemptively rolling at Avaris, its staple technique, until eventually, while rolling at him, she just hits her head on the ground. At which point, though, once Avaris finally kicks into gear and gets serious about to roll at her, she then finally actually taps into her real power, summoning these assumably ether reflections of Ethereals that she has recorded information on. But rather than using it for its actual own talents, she just has it roll at Avaris, having the two of them compete head-on in a rolling contest of sorts. And in the end, her summon proves victorious, completely defeating Avaris, which she then deeply apologizes for, bowing, treating Avaris like they're a person or animal or something that she accidentally hurt, rather than a monstrous abomination that tried to kill her. At which point, though, we have Yadari appearing to give us a fun little final interaction. From this, we get that Lucia calls Yadari Hari, and the mention of a safe house. And when Yadari asks Lucia why she isn't at the safe house, she just says, "It's so boring, I'd rather be looking at Ethereals." Or more accurately, to play with Avaris. And that is where the trailer ends. It's real cute, real simple, but it really sort of exemplifies the core character trait of Lucia. I'm excited to learn more about her in whatever other promotional material we get, as well as the story itself, but this is a great sort of first look at her. But that's pretty much all I have to really say about it, so feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and very special thanks to all of my channel members, including Desaize and Pokelove101 at the normal tier, and Kono Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support, as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.